Well, hey there, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful day, Tuesday today, and it was a pretty cold start to the morning this morning. I just wanted to stop and just really celebrate how incredible the Jesus the Game Changer series has been. And it's just so exciting that we've been able to journey this together. I think back to the absolute sheer courage and call that it took Pastor Bill and Robin Wyatt, our founding pastors, who obviously are my parents, but the founding pastors of Manningham Christian Centre, that some 35 plus years ago, the journey started in Sale, Gippsland, of which saw them move to Oban Road Christian Life Centre, which was the Ringwood CRC Church at the time. And then Pastor Bill and Robin both together felt that God had called them to plant the church here called Manningham Christian Centre. Back then it was known as CRC Doncaster. And really we were the first successful Pentecostal church plant into the city of Manningham. And I think back that what a courageous and bold step that it really required Pastor Bill and Robin to step out in faith of where there was a little bit of support that was given, but really largely they were on their own as they stepped out in faith to plant what we now know as Manningham Christian Centre. We enjoy the fruit of their labour. We enjoy, and it's not just the building, but it's the spiritual foundation that has been laid over many, many years. It's the leadership that was laid, that as God continues to honour the sacrifice that Pastor Bill and Robin made, so that we could not only enjoy it today, but be launched from that platform that they have created, that they put in place. I think that regarding the Jesus the Game Changer series, we've heard so many stories of people over the years. Francis Xavier, who with one day's notice dropped everything to become a missionary in India and subsequently changed almost an entire nation. That is almost uncharted territory for back in Francis Xavier's time. St. Patrick, who we now know to be called the St. Patrick's Day after he was imprisoned by the Irish, and then some 20 years later, after studying the Bible to become a priest, went back into Ireland and subsequently again changed a nation. And you may not be called to change a nation, but you are called to change one person's life. Ireland back then was seen as the ends of the earth at that moment and that time, and St. Patrick went and changed it went to the ends of the earth to see that change take place. Pastor Bill and Robin, well, Doncaster may not have been seen as the ends of the earth, but up until that time, the city of Manningham had not seen a successful Pentecostal church planted in this region and in this time. And so I just want to highlight what you are a part of. If you call Manningham Christian Centre home, or if you are part of a Pentecostal church within the city of Manningham, then I just want to highlight to you that we enjoy today the fruits of somebody else's labour. And so my challenge for us is that who is going to enjoy the fruits of your labour? If the ends of the earth have been discovered now, then the ends of the earth looks very different to us today. For us, it might be across the street. It might be across a cultural divide that might be your next door neighbour. It might be across the table to a family member that does not yet believe or follow Jesus Christ. It might be across into the hard places like, I don't know, universities or educational centres or government centres, local council centres. Across the places where faith may have been forgotten, I have heard it said that Europe is almost a Christ-phobic place, whereas we see the likes of Christine Kane, Ben Fitzgerald, Awakening Australia, Awakening Europe, really transforming entire areas. Even our very own Northern Lights with Pastor John and Catherine Warren, seeing places in Moldova really changed for the gospel. Across the globe is right on our doorstep. Today, I was talking with an Iranian man who I would never have thought that 15 years ago I would be able to hold a conversation with and be able to greet him even in his own language. Friends, the cultural divide is right on our doorstep, and we are called to it. We may not be called to go, but we are called to speak up. We are called to share love. We are called to feed the hungry, clothe the poor. We are called to show the love that Jesus Christ has extended to us. We are called to extend that to others. You see, the question is, will we go? Will we answer the call? The question is that are we equipped? Well, friends, we are equipped. Guys, we are equipped. We've been given the gospel. We've been given the gift of the Holy Spirit that has been poured out and into our lives. And as that others who have gone before us, as they have stepped out of their comfort zone, they've devoted themselves to God. They have had the faith. They have endured opposition. They have been part of God's ongoing story of making all things new, like what he talks about in Revelation chapter 21, verse 5, that really the ends of the earth have come to us. Many of us are from different cultures. Many of us are from different backgrounds. And it's because that we are all different that we can reach so many different people. So, friends, the ends of the earth have come to us. Will you go? Will you step into your call? Will you be that labor that generations to come will be able to speak of, to say we want to be just like them? So I hope that's spoken to you, and I hope it has been a challenge. It's been a challenge for me just to even speak about this as we start to close out the series of Jesus the Game Changer and have our final group meetings. But I would encourage you, step out in faith in some way, because you today enjoy the fruit of somebody else's labor as we all enjoy what Jesus is doing in each of our lives. So God bless you. Hope that's been helpful. We'll talk to you really soon. See ya. Bye for now.